Hi, FlossTube.
Hi, FlossTube.
I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is Just Keep Stitching, episode 129.
100 minus 50 plus 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 is 129 because math.
Wow. How'd you guess?
I just figured that
yeah.
I just couldn't do 100.
Yeah. Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, friends.
Everybody survived Christmas?
Yes.
Just
In case you were wondering, this is a YouTube channel about cross stitch.
Yep. Let's make that perfectly clear.
Let's make it.
Right off the get-go.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
we hope you've had a good week.
We sure have.
We celebrate Christmas here in our family, and we had a nice one. So
we sure did. Nice and quiet.
Nice and quiet. No bad weather. In fact, I think it hit 60 today.
Yeah. It's like springtime.
Which is, you know, as Stephanie would say,
banana pants.
Banana pants.
Absolutely banana pants.
So,
so we have a couple pieces of old business I need to clear up from last week's video, and they both are my complete and utter faults.
Old business.
Old business. Okay. So, one, I need to apologize all over myself.
Don't do it all over yourself.
Sounds messy.
You don't know what we were just talking about. Anyway.
To Miss Liz. Because in last week's video, I discussed all of the wonderful birthday celebrations I had last week.
Yeah.
And I failed to mention.
Last week?
In last week's video, we talked about all my... Right.
Yeah.
Just
try
to keep up.
Yeah.
And I failed to mention the beautiful, beautiful gesture that Liz did for me.
It was amazing.
So Liz is a local stitcher here. She actually lives in Mason, which is fantastic. She actually lives in a neighborhood that I spent a lot of time in growing up. And she has been stitching and coming to Keepsakes for maybe 3, maybe 4 months at most. And she has been just a delight as an added personality to our crazy, wonderful Keepsakes family. And she is an impeccable baker.
Yes.
She's just an impeccable cook, an impeccable person.
You know, one of those.
Generally speaking. But, so for my birthday, the Tuesday prior, which was the 17th, she brought in to the shop one of her homemade, not from a box, not from a shop.
From scratch.
Cheesecake.
That she has perfected.
Man.
She has perfected this recipe for cheesecake.
I had to tell people that they could not have any more because I had to take a piece home to Pam.
Really? Because, you know.
There was almost a fist fight over it. No, there was not almost a fist fight, but it was dang good.
I deserved
cheesecake.
At least one slice. Don't
she
you
did.
think?
She did.
32 years ago.
Right. And it was amazing.
Yeah.
And I failed.
It was amazing. I did tell Liz the next time I saw her, I said,
Liz,
it was amazing.
I am so sorry that I forgot to mention the cheesecake.
So,
in my defense, I always have a table or
it disappeared fairly quickly.
A chair full of reminders. I didn't have a cheesecake here to remind me.
Yeah, so.
And because
it was gone.
Yeah. So, thank you so much, Liz.
Mm-hmm.
I love you. Please forgive me.
Yes.
And then the second piece of old business is that we have been asked by a lovely young man to relay a message. So if you've watched FlossTube for a while, if you are on Instagram, you have heard us probably talk about, and you've seen her on Instagram.
And you know her and you love her.
Right, just like we do. Jen.
Spooneroonie.
Look up now. So one of my favorite parts about the Christmas holiday season is when family members who do not stitch but appreciate their loved one's love of stitching and listen enough to know that they like coming to Keepsakes.
Yeah.
They come to Keepsakes and they either pick out something off of their wish list or pick something out themselves or even just buy a gift card.
And you know, they come in quite sheepishly.
They do. They're a little bit frightened.
They're a little bit out of their element. They're out of their wheelhouse. They're out of everything.
But not Jen's son.
No.
Jen's son, his name is John. He comes in and he is the sweetest kid.
Yeah.
And we've come to love and know Jen. We've come to love and know John.
Yes.
And he asked me and Pam to be the vessels to make sure all of you know.
There was a leak in the vessel, clearly.
Clearly, the vessel almost sunk.
Yes.
Almost, but it did not.
But here we are.
And so
we're paddling.
So John says to me after he comes into Keepsakes to get Jen's Christmas gift, he says to me, he said, I have one favor to ask. And I said, anything for you, John. Anything
All
for you.
he asked was one favor.
One favor.
Just one.
Just one. And he says, can you tell everyone on FlossTube that Jen is the best mom in the world?
Isn't that something?
And that takes a lot for me because, hello.
Present company excluded.
Correct. So, Jen, you're an amazing mom. You got a really amazing kid.
Yeah.
And that is your shout out.
There you go.
And I told Jen this the last time I saw her, which was yesterday, but I told her, and I will tell you all this too. So we love John so much, and he was leaving the shop, and I think it was either Linny or Susan that said something to him.
Did he get a gift certificate for her?
No,
did he get merchandise?
He got merchandise. Yes. He was leaving, and either Linny or Susan said to him, hey, John. And he turned around and he was like, yeah. And they go, you're a really good kid. Yeah. And without missing a beat,
right? He
goes,
yeah.
She's a really good mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I know. Then everybody goes to pieces.
Yes. So Jen, you're
there
a winner.
You go.
Whatever you're doing it right.
Right. There you go, Jen.
All right.
We love you.
So, that is all the old business from
the
last
old business
video. So.
New business.
Okay. So a few things. One is a reminder about the Keepsakes hours. We are closed all week this week. And, however, we do reopen on January 3rd, which is Friday at 11 a.m. And as a general reminder, there is no First Friday stitching at Keepsakes in January. Because of Stitch Away.
Right.
So,
Stitch Away is happening in January.
It is. What is this cat doing over
I know,
here?
I'm trying to...
She looks
acting
suspicious.
really weird. She's looking for
a landing zone.
A landing zone, I think.
Oh, she's
like, oh, this looks like an interesting spot I've never been in before. Anyway.
Okay, so Keepsakes reopens at 11 a.m. If you've sent an email or have left a message on our voicemail inquiring about an order, we will get to it as soon as possible once we reopen. And just, she's not doing nothing over there. And so there's that.
Yeah. So,
and I've gotten a couple messages. This is just about Stitch Away, in regards to paying your balance due on Stitch Away. If you're having trouble with your invoice, you can always just come in the shop on January 3rd, 4th, or 6th and pay off your balance.
That's a Stitch Away now. It's coming right up in a couple weeks.
Away,
not StitchCon.
Not StitchCon.
Okay.
Stitch Away. So there's that.
Okay.
And then of course we had Christmas this week, which was wonderful. And then we spent the rest of the week just chillaxing. Mm-hmm. And this is the longest stretch that Keepsakes has been closed.
Yeah.
And so a few of us decided that we would like to get together. It was a very loose meeting. And we just threw up the idea of meeting at Panera in Fairfield. And so there was, I think, 8 of us or 9 of us over at 8 of us over at the Panera in Fairfield yesterday for 4 or 5 hours and had a wonderful time.
Yeah, it was great.
It was nice to, like, even on Fridays when we're busy and so it's not easy to, like, get actual work in the office done, and I'm technically there to stitch when I'm not helping customers, but most of my day is spent helping customers. And so to be able to sit down with Linny and Susan and everybody else that was there, but especially Lydia and Susan stitch with them. It's something that doesn't really happen very often.
Right.
So it was really nice to do that.
Yeah.
So, and then very important StitchCon announcement.
StitchCon announcement.
StitchCon announcement. So, I would be hard pressed to find anyone who does not have their name on the StitchCon waitlist by now. It's long. I will just say that.
Yeah.
But the StitchCon waitlist will shut down on January 1st at midnight. So right when it turns, we're going to be doing an Instagram thing on New Year's Eve. More on that later. After we are done with our midnight installment of that, I am going to go onto the internet and remove the link for the waitlist. So just as a general reminder, this is the StitchCon 2020 waitlist. It's not a general StitchCon waitlist, which we've clarified that since the beginning, but I just want to reiterate that.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you would like to put your name on that and hope and pray for a miracle, then go ahead and do that. But it just in case somebody goes looking for it after the 1st, it will come down after that. There will be a note on the website that will reflect this, but just as a general reminder.
Right.
Okay?
And we might make mention of it on New Year's Eve.
Potentially, yeah.
During our
Schwalway.
During our thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More on that later.
All right. So, let's look back to last week's video, shall we?
We shall.
And this is a good segue from some of your announcements. Pam's pinned comment comes to us from Debbie Thomas, Minnesota Stitcher.
Hi, Debbie.
And she said it was so good of you to mention that Keepsakes will be closed over the holidays. I'm just imagining a vacation, the movie scenario where someone drives across country only to find their destination closed. Wally World, haha. Have an amazing holiday. So there you go. And this is why we mentioned it last week, and we're mentioning it today because we know there's family in town.
Yeah.
And they might say, oh, I heard about this shop near Cincinnati. And so there you go.
There you go.
Thanks, Debbie, for commenting. Thanks to everybody who comments on our videos.
Yes.
We do get the best commenters on FlossTube.
We sure do.
All right.
All
now,
right. So,
the other thing that we wanted to
as promised last week,
add to this video, I guess.
yes,
right?
we're going to add it into this video.
Okay.
Is our Christmas tree tour, coupled with our tour de wall. So we have a lot of Christmas stitches, so it's going to be a little bit longer than our Halloween one. But we went around and took pictures. I went around and took pictures of all of the Christmas stitches that are scattered about. We added stuff to our Christmas wall, which we will be sitting back in front of our wall next week. And so we wanted to clarify what all of the wonderful stitches are. I actually have 2 pieces up this year.
So you've got all the captions ready to go on all
I'm
of these.
assuming that you were using the same list you had last year.
Yeah. I wouldn't have thrown that away. So
Right.
Okay.
So it's going to be the same format as our Halloween one, which is, so it's a video tour of our tree. There's no captions on the tree.
No.
So if you see an ornament that you're like, I must stitch that, leave a comment, send us a message, and we'll see what we can do.
Between the two of us and our stack of magazines, we could probably figure it out.
Yeah.
Something that you absolutely are dying to know.
Yeah. And then after the video, it will segue into a picture slideshow.
Right.
And it will be all of our stitches, and then there'll be a little caption underneath with the chart name and the designer.
Oh boy.
Okay? So that way if you
another
see
editing masterpiece.
So then if you see something that you must have, you just press pause and
it's
write
all
it
right
down.
there. Yeah.
It's easy peasy lemon squeezy.
All
okay?
right.
So we are going to insert our Christmas tour de wall here. Merry Christmas.
Hope you enjoyed. You might want to go back and maybe replay that section.
Yeah, if you feel so inclined.
If you feel so inclined.
Yes.
Exactly.
All right, fantastic.
All right, time to talk about stitching?
Let's.
Well.
You talk about yours first, Ben.
I had a big finish. A big finish.
More on that later.
More on that in a sec. And it happened before Christmas.
It did.
And I have some big plans for 2020. More on that in a bit. So
We're just keeping on the
I needed a filler project.
Mm-hmm.
And when I can't make a decision,
which is most of the time. Holy cow. I go to the wheel. Yeah.
So let's go to the wheel. And I did.
Mm-hmm.
And
which wheel, Pam?
The whip wheel.
I thought it was a Mania wheel.
This was not a Mania start,
Sure
was it? Then it must have been the Mania wheel.
That's what.
Okay, so this is what I pulled out from my whips. This was a kit from a UK designer called Riverdrift House. Riverdrift is one word. There is a website, riverdrifthouse.co.uk.
I'll link them below.
And this is the picture. They have a whole series of folky. As you can see, this is called Cornish, as in Cornwall, England. Folkies series.
I never knew that.
And the reason I got this one, if you know anything about Cornwall, then you know that is the setting for the novel series Poldark. And also the PBS Masterpiece Theater series as well, which obviously I was a big fan of.
Clearly.
Sorry to see it end. And so I was attracted to this because there is Ross and Demelza. Another familiar motif is obviously the copper mine. And there's a stone cottage that might resemble where they live. There's a lighthouse. Fish, obviously, the Cornish coast. Lots of little motifs. I opted to remove the Ada that this came with. I can't remember what it came with, but I'm not a native stitcher by and large. So I substituted a cream-colored linen, and I made some substantial progress on
Pam.
this. And it is quite a strange combination of colors, I will say.
But they look good together.
But it's fun. It's fun. So this is where I am. For some reason, we're getting a bottom square of shadow that I don't know.
I don't know how to get. I think it's the shadow of this off my light. Do you want me to go turn my light off?
No, not necessarily, now that we know what it is. So there they are.
Yeah.
And I finished Demelza down to her shoes.
Look at her shoes.
Yesterday, a lot of it at Panera.
Yeah, that dress was a bear.
And then I just decided to go down the side of Ross and just put in all these little
finishes.
Little motifs down the side.
It's so cute.
So that's where I am, and might work on this a little bit later tonight, and that'll do it. So this is Cornish Folkies from Riverdrift House.
And they also have a...
Yes, they have a Dutch
Folkies.
Dutch Folkies.
So we might have to add that to our collection at some point.
So that was my whip for the week.
Yes. All right, my whip. Just one. I told you all that I was going to be focusing on this one piece during my holiday vacation, and I have done that. And this is the Prairie Schooler from 2007. It is the 2007 limited edition Santa. So that's what he looks like. And I don't remember what I had last week, but I know I have added a lot more since last week.
Oh, yeah, you didn't even finish
The guys on the
to the
sled,
halfway point.
the guys on the sleds were done. I know that much.
Because you had an issue with deciding what two digits to put in for the year.
Well, yeah, and then I was really struggling with the skin color.
Right.
Right.
So
the threads that came with this are crescent colors, which if you know anything about the history of Crescent Colors is now Classic Colorworks.
Right.
So a lot of this colors are, like, names are still the same, but dialogues are slightly different. And so you can tell in the picture probably a little bit more in real life than you can here, but you can tell the difference between his face and his beard. Obviously, it's a peach color.
Keep talking. I'm going to go click that light off and see if that makes a difference.
Okay. You can tell the difference between the peach and the white, right? So the colors were the white. Yeah. Yep.
Did that do it?
Yep. So the white is Magnolia Blossom. And then the peach they called for was Dulce de Leche. Am I saying that right? And they were like the same color. Now, today's Magnolia Blossom is actually like a little bit yellowy. I mean, it's still white. It's the called for color in the Brenda Gervais Big White Bunny. That's all Magnolia Blossom. Anyway, it's got a little yellowy hint to it, but not the old Magnolia Blossom. It was like basically pure white, the Santa's beard. And then the Dulce de Leche, I don't know if it was like over time that it changed, just got lighter. I don't know. I mean, this kit has been in existence since 07. And
are we too dark now?
Maybe my other light.
We'll get it figured out.
We'll figure it. Don't worry about it. So anyway, so the Dulce de Leche was not going to work. And I put in a few stitches like down on one of his hands. And with the Dulce, yeah, that's better. Yeah. By his hands, and I could not tell the difference between the Magnolia Blossom and Dulce de Leche. So, all of that to say, I ended up using DMC 353 for the Dulce de Leche in this. So, I recommend if you have this as a kit, that you substitute the Dulce de Leche for DMC 353. Even the current Dulce de Leche was not.
Say Dulce de Leche one more time. I dare you. Okay.
Anywho's, you want to see my progress now that I'm done saying Dulce de Leche? Butthead.
Wow.
There it is.
Wow. That's amazing.
So, I am making some changes, as you all know. So, that part you all saw last week. So, the changes that I am going to make, and have started to make, are the smoke and the star and the moon and the smoke over here are all white. All the little snowflakes that are peppered all over are going to be white. There's a snowman that goes right here, and
the famous snowman.
Remember? I know a lot of you are against the green snowman, as am I. So, here's what's going to happen. Are you ready? The hat on the snowman is going to be black. The snowman itself is going to be white. And then the scarf, which is basically all just made up of backstitched, is going to be green. And then the buttons down him are also going to be black. So, it will look much better.
It'll look great.
It'll look much better than I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, Prairie Schooler, but
yeah.
Green snow, though. So, that is this. And I love it so much. I love it so much.
Yeah.
And I really would like to get an FFO before Christmas 2020.
Oh, I think you will.
You think so? Okay. I don't know what I want to do with it, but... But I like it. So,
there's a whole year.
There's a whole year of ideas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
So,
right.
That's my whip.
Wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. All right.
Now time for your bell, Pam. Okay.
Well, I had a big finish.
Uh-oh.
And
watch out now.
I don't even know whether I can get this all in the frame.
Well, we're going to try.
But we're going to try. This was a big project, started on New Year's Day 2019.
Yep.
And when Stephanie pulled that up in the journal, I was like, oh, I can't let this carry over into 2020.
Nope.
Of course, I didn't work on this steadily. Clearly not.
No.
But I was so close, and I was enjoying every stitch of this, that I decided that I would plug away and finish it in 2019.
Yeah.
Thinking that, even up to New Year's Eve, but I didn't need to. I finished it, the Monday or Tuesday before Christmas? Whatever.
Well, let's just check.
Well, let's just check, shall we?
Let me check my old situation here. Pam's cross stitch. Pam's 2019 finishes. It was Pam's 37th finish of 2019.
37th. I was going to ask you that.
And she finished it on Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah.
And so that was December.
But I didn't
25th.
post on Instagram because I didn't want it to get lost in all the Christmas
She wanted
posting.
all of the accolades possible.
Because I wanted to hog the IG feed.
Correct.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Correct.
That's what I'm about.
Right.
All right.
Hogging the IG
Early
feed.
Americans stitched on 32 count natural, all on one piece with Vanna Pfeiffer's border.
Yes. Look at that.
There
Look
it is.
at that.
There it
Look
is.
at that.
I love it. I
It's
love everything
beautiful.
about it.
It's beautiful.
It will be framed,
Yes.
and I love everything about it. So it feels like a real accomplishment to
Good.
get this one done.
You should.
Yeah. So,
Now show them the last block up close.
oh, okay. This is Molly Pitcher. She was last. Trying to get
That's
the
good.
shadow.
Sorry.
There we go.
Yeah.
And you can get a close-up of Vanna's border, which is awesome.
Yeah.
This is not new. This came out in 2016, as most of you know. And many people have stitched it. But like a lot of other people of like mind, I do not like running with the crowd. As soon as I know that something is being stitched by millions of stitchers all over the world,
Millions. Of
I'm
stitches.
out.
Yeah.
I am out. I want to do my own thing in my own time, and
March to the beat of your own drum, as they say.
and so here I am in
Pam,
2019,
it's gorgeous.
and
You're really good at cross stitch.
So anyway, pretty proud of that.
Happy finishes, everyone.
So pretty proud,
Pretty
and it
proud.
will go
In the under the bed box
in the under the bed box.
until it gets framed.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
So-
talk about our friends
In the Netherlands.
in the Netherlands.
Of which now we have many, but our two closest friends
Yes.
of Twin Peak Primitives.
Right.
So, if you remember, sorry, I'm keeping notes on my phone like I always do. We're in front of the tree and I almost dropped my phone. So if you remember, for the month of December, after we returned from our wonderful trip,
Right.
we decided to do a 3-week running promotion of the 3 same charts. So this is the last Sunday where we're going to talk about it. The promotion actually goes until midnight, until New Year's Eve. And so how it works is it is 30% off 3 of our favorite Christmas charts.
Right.
So the 3 charts that we chose are, the first one is Christmas Advent Calendar.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is Winter Around a Saltbox.
Mm-hmm.
And the third one is Twin Peak Santa 2019.
This is not a bundle. You can pick and choose. Get all 3. Get 2 out of 3. Get 1 of the 3.
If you bought one 2 weeks ago, you can go back and get the third.
Exactly.
But
They're all 30% off.
Yeah.
And
that's what I was going to say. Was typically they're 15% off, but
Right.
for the holidays they've given 30% off, and it's 30% off each chart.
right.
Okay, so before charts, I will tell you that you can purchase your copies of the charts from 3 different places, 2 of which are PDF downloads. So if you want a PDF copy, you can get them at twinpeakprimitives.com, their website, or you can get it from their Etsy shop. If you'd like a hard copy of the chart, then you can get that from Beach Cottage Stitchers. Just please mention that you heard about the promotion through Just Keep Stitchin', which is the channel you're currently watching, and then they will apply the discount at checkout.
Right.
So we will insert the photo
of the 3 different charts.
Yes, of all 3 charts here.
They're all
super cute.
Super, super cute.
Yeah. If you're out there and you're looking for your new year, new start, let's say, there you go, people. There you go.
Right. That's
there
right.
you go.
All right.
So, and on the Twin Peak Primitive front, we will be back in January. Well, I mean, we'll be back every Sunday for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
However, we will have exciting Twin Peak Primitives news in 2020.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So stay tuned for that.
Right.
Okay.
Time to give some stuff away?
Yes. So it's been a while since we've given something away, but most of that's been because we haven't been home long enough to
mail stuff.
And then also, this is a super busy time of year for folks.
And we wouldn't want any of our mail to get lost in the general
holiday shuffle.
Correct.
Right. Okay. So it's underneath that.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. Because I didn't organize it correctly. Yes. All right.
5?
Yes. So
okay.
Pam got a message.
Yes.
From
Roveris.
It's Lilia, right? Or Lily? Lilia. Lilla. Okay.
We think.
Sorry if it's not, I think.
Sorry. And she wanted to offer some of her patterns as giveaways.
Yeah.
So, she sent us 4.
Yes.
And we had one that is a duplicate that we are also including in this giveaway.
Yeah, because we were going to use it in our New Year's Eve thing. More on that later. But we just said, well, if we're going to give the other of our charts away today, then why not? Let's include this one.
Okay, so the way we're going to do this.
Yes, so let me explain. So first and foremost, we'll show you the charts.
Right.
So let's show the charts first. So this is the one that we had in our stash already. So that was actually given to us to use as a giveaway, and she does not use like full names for them. This one is R30. So this one says thanks. Give thanks on it. So that's the one that we had in our stash. And then these 4 were sent to us from her, and they have all the stuff with them, the charms and accoutrement and all that kind of stuff.
Lace.
Yes. All right. And this one is, this one's called Queen. So this one does have a name.
Right.
So this one is Queen for all you bee lovers out there.
Yep.
And this one is called Queen Bee. It's a trio of little bee-themed smalls. Super cute. This one is called Sweet Land of Liberty. Look at that with a big 4 on it.
Watch the glare.
Sorry.
There you go.
And that button is included as well, along with this lace over here that you see.
Right.
And then this one is called Dead and Breakfast.
Yeah.
Sorry about the glare, guys, but plastic. Super, super cute.
Right.
And this charm is included.
Right.
So
there are 5.
There's 5.
So the way we're going to do it is...
Okay, wait. I want to explain. Just so it's clear. Not that you would explain it unclear, but I don't want to explain it twice. Look at your face. Okay. So there is a way to search the comments. Because we want to make sure that if you want to win one, that you win the one that you want to win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you really want one of the B ones and you end up with dead and breakfast, then you're unhappy and we're unhappy and we want you to be happy.
Right.
So there's a way to search for a keyword.
In the comments.
Correct. So, and we'll explain all this again in the description box. But, so we're going to ask that you use a specific word in your comment if you would like to win. Just use it in a sentence.
Yeah.
So, for dead and breakfast, you're going to use the word breakfast. Because dead makes me sad.
Yeah.
It was going to be dead, and I was like, that's too sad.
No, it's breakfast.
Breakfast.
In a sentence.
Use breakfast in a sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Sweet land of liberty is going to be liberty. Okay?
Yes.
Now, this one is going to be B. B-E-E. Okay? B. B-E-E. Use in a sentence. This one is going to be queen. Thus, queen. And this one is thanks. So, use those words in a sentence. You can use, I give thanks for bees. Or a bee. What?
That way they'd be entered for both?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or, I give thanks for breakfast. Just some ideas. Okay. Or, at breakfast, I give thanks for bees. I don't know. Or, I am the queen of breakfast. This is fun.
I know.
So.
Or, thanks for breakfast.
So.
Queen.
You're funny, Pammy. So, I'll search. Okay, so is it going to be bee or bees?
I think it better be bees.
Yeah, plural.
Plural.
Because and that's the trio, so that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
bees.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll explain it all in the description box as well if you need more reiteration. But use those words in a sentence, and then I will search for comments using that word.
So there will be 5 drawings.
There will be 5 drawings. Yes, ma'am.
Next week.
Yes. And we will do the
Holy moly.
We will do the giveaway the same way that we usually do giveaways, which is with the random comment generator. And there is like a subcategory, like sub-search part thing on the comment picker.
Kind of FlossTube.
I know how I know it's not made for FlossTube, but it's made for YouTube giveaways. And so you just go and you type in the word.
Oh, and also now we can check whether you are a subscriber or not in the comments. This is a new YouTube feature. So in order to win, you have to be a subscriber to our channel.
Yes.
So this is going forward for giveaways. We will require you to subscribe to our channel.
Yes, we will.
That's just what we want to do.
Yes.
So
you're not just out there fishing for giveaways. You know, you got to earn it.
You gotta commit.
And yes, we're aware that somebody out there could just subscribe for a week. We totally understand that.
Oh, yeah.
But hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yeah. So thank you, Riveras, for sending us.
Yes, thank you so much.
4 lovely designs. And we encourage everybody to enter as creatively as you would like.
Yes.
How's that?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, queens.
Time for
mail call. All right.
Moly.
Everyone's favorite portion of the program is Christmas card time.
Absolutely.
All right. So this, I think the last few Christmas cards I think have rolled in. Thank you all so very much for all of your Christmas cards. We love them.
Every day.
And we say this in the weeks in December when we show Christmas cards, sorry if you think us showing Christmas cards is boring, but this year we sent out 250 Christmas cards. And did we write a huge Christmas letter? No, but we know the time and energy and effort and money it takes to send Christmas cards, whether you send 225 or 250, or more. And so when someone takes the time to do that and send them to us, then we think it's worth showing it in our channel.
Let's bring back Christmas cards.
Can you imagine if they were brought back? We'd have to make a special
No,
Christmas
I mean,
card edition.
bring it back. You know, I mean, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, bring them back. All right. So, this is from Susan in California.
Yeah.
I love those.
That's a cute card.
It is a really cute card. This one I really like, and I don't know why I like it so much. I think it's the bike.
I think it's the bike.
I think it is too. This is from our sweet, sweet fan, Janae.
Yes.
I love this card.
That's a really cute card.
This is. And to keep up with her theme, Paula did this last year, and she's doing it again this year, and she sent us a lovely stitched Christmas card this year.
Yes.
All the way from Portugal.
Yep.
Thanks, Paula. We love you.
Yes, thanks, Paula. Very sweet.
And then this next card is from Sammy J Stitches.
Yep.
I love that. And I love how
she has everybody sign their own name.
Yes.
I just love it.
And so one of her kids, I think he's learning to write, and he's just so cute with his big letters. I love it so much.
Yeah.
All right. This is a Christmas card from Kim Parda, her cute kids. I love Kim Parda so much. She is on FlossTube as Kim Parda. This is from one of our favorite Kentucky girls, Melissa. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Mm-hmm. I love this one. This is from Tony. Look at those cats. They're so cute in those stockings. This one, oh man. I love this one. One of our other favorite mother-daughter duos and all of their family.
Yep.
The Bernheisel clan.
Yep.
I love this plaid, and I also love this dog.
Yes.
Love that dog. All right. This is from Becca Clash at My Stitchy Home. This is a fantastic cross-stitch or needlework Christmas card. It says, wishing you threads of happiness and colors of joy woven throughout the fabric of your life. Yeah. That's amazing.
Yep.
Okay. And this one is super pretty too. I love this. This is from Claire, one of our big local fans. Love that.
Yeah, that's a UNICEF card.
I was just about to say the same thing.
Oh.
This is from Jan, one of our main girls. Look at that.
Love it.
Love it. Oh, this one's cute too. It's fun to go through them. This is from Jen Upton. I love that.
Love that
Love
card.
that owl.
Yes. She's on YouTube, FlossTube as well, of course.
Yes, of course. I will link all the FlossTubers that send us Christmas cards below. Well, in this installment. This is from Dina at Half Stitch Cross Stitch.
Yep.
I love.
That's a cute card.
It is really cute.
Yeah.
You guys have really good taste in cards. I'm just saying. Okay, this one is from Kathy, and she's another one of our main girls.
Yep.
I like the 3D effect going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is from Brenda at Handwork Maniac. Mm-hmm. And I loved, she said, I thought you might enjoy seeing the letter I sent out to extended family this year. And I loved it. Because I just like learning about people's lives. It's really cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Sorry, I don't want to forget anybody in the tagging. All right, this one is from Homesteading on the Home Front. I love that. And I also love that both of the girls found it too.
Yep.
So thank you so much for that.
Yep, we'll be seeing them in March.
We will be at Frugal Yankee. This one is from one of our Michigan girls, Georgianne. I like that too. I like that it's long.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Blah. This is from Amy, and she is Gable Stitcher. That's her.
Up in Massachusetts.
Yes. Okay. And so this next card is not from a stitcher. However, I have known this mom and dad, now they're mom and dad. When I knew them, they were co-6th and 6th graders, 6th and 5th graders, because she was a year younger than me. However, I went to high school with both of them. We've stayed in contact. They live here locally still, and they
watch our channel.
And they watch our channel, and it's a family movie night.
They have a what do they call that? A viewing party or
Yes, a watch party. Yeah,
watch party. That's what I'm trying to think of.
and they
Oh my
have
God.
2 incredibly cute children.
Yes.
And it's the Hansons, Cody and Lauren.
Yeah.
I love you guys.
Yep.
I knew you win. Okay.
Yeah.
And then this one came from Penny McCabe.
Yep.
And she also sent us 2 packages of
Tea.
Christmas tea, and it's from the Bahaba Tea Company.
Yeah.
So up in Bahaba, Maine, because she's another one of our Maine girls.
Yep.
So thank you all so much.
Thanks for all the cards. We love each and every one of them.
So much.
Yes.
All right, so this isn't necessarily mail call, but they were gifts given to me and Pam. So I got, you guys know me, have heard us talk about Katie and Andy. Hello, Katie. Hello, Andy. I love Andy. And they made a special trip to our house. I think it was 26th, the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
And just to say hi, and they were out shopping, and so they wanted to come say hi. And they have my Christmas cards, and so they gave them to me.
Her Christmas.
My birthday cards.
Birthday cards.
Yes. And this one says, I was worried you weren't going to get a birthday card with a cat wearing a sweater on it. This is fuzzy.
Yeah.
Also, I should note. And the inside says, so here.
So here.
So here. Alrighty. And then this one, because you're so special. Look at that cat. Here's a kitten farting a rainbow. Have a happy and colorful birthday. And then this one. This is Murray. Murray loves to be treated, pampered, and be the center of attention. So on your birthday, eat, drink, and be Murray. And then Katie actually wrote in, eat, drink, Mountain Dew, and be Murray.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks, Murray.
Yeah. Cute.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yep.
Okay. So then we got this package here from Allison. Now, Allison is a very, very sweet girl, and she sent both of us lovely cards.
Yes.
And this is mine. Look at that cat. And just a little something for our Christmas. And she sent me these socks that say sorry, not sorry on them. Say it with socks and let everyone know how you are feeling. Put your best or worst foot forward. Whether you are sorry, not sorry, staying in, going out, or feeling more yes than nope. Sorry, not sorry socks.
Love it.
Show your card and your present.
And I got a lovely card of a lighthouse off of East Sussex, England.
Yes, this was I believe Royal Mail.
Yeah, it was Royal Mail. Absolutely.
See,
and
sorry, not sorry.
This is a book about lighthouses, and it is called Sea Shaken Houses: A Lighthouse History from Eddystone to Fastnet. So I'm assuming UK lighthouses, but isn't that a shot? So that'll be very interesting reading.
Yes.
Very, very. Yeah, I want to see the socks.
Yes. So the socks say sorry on one side and not sorry on the other.
I love it.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Allison. We love it.
Yes, thank you, Allison. Wonderful Royal Mail. We love it.
We love it. This is from, I should have taken out the package, so sorry about the crinkle, but Miss Colleen, remember the cards that were my birthday cards that were given to me that were hand-drawn? That was by Colleen's daughter, and then the F-bomb pin, remember that from last week? Mm-hmm. She came in the shop on Monday this week and gave all of us employees at Keepsakes just a little something, and it is a needle minder of a little paw.
Isn't that cute?
I love it because she knows how much animal people we are, you know.
Yeah.
And then Lenny, my most wonderful coworker, I can't say favorite because I got 2 now, so they're both my favorite. She gave me this really cute little bag. And it's sweater weather. Look at those llamas wearing sweaters. Oh,
Very cute.
Thanks, Lenny. I love you so much. The bag was made from, the company is, hold please, the Tote Project. The Tote Project. Mm-hmm. So let me put that in the...
Yeah, there's a place sort of halfway between where we live and downtown Cincinnati.
Yeah.
And it's called A Thousand Villages. And it's usually sustainable stuff, repurposed stuff, very high quality, really cool stuff from around the world. So
that's where she got that.
A Thousand Villages. Yeah.
And then Susan, this is for both Pam and I. It's one of those magnet boxes from Joann's. And Susan's my other coworker, in case you're new here. And she gave us this lovely Christmas card. I love that card. And then she filled this with a bunch of goodies. Now, Susan is not just a cross-stitcher, not just a floss whisperer, but she is talented in a lot of different hobbies. Yeah. So she is a fantastic punch needler. She does wool applique. I'm pretty sure she knows how to knit and crochet. She knows how to do needlepoint, all of the things.
Right.
And so she made both Pam and I the most adorable little needle books.
Whoops. Aren't those cute?
Aren't they the cutest? She had us pick out which ones were our favorite.
Yeah.
And then there's 3 different pages inside.
Yeah.
And this is all appliqued on here.
Yeah. Aren't those cute?
So cute.
That's a lot of work, man.
I mean, she was telling us yesterday because she was at Panera. She said that she originally was going to make project bags for everyone. And then she was like, I'm pretty sure the needle books are more work. But that's okay.
Yeah.
And then this is some pumpkin spice tea that she got. Or soap. And then this stuff, which Lenny got 2 and said it's amazing. And it is hemp seed oil balm. Good for your dry hands and heels this time of year, you know. And she got me this really cute cat needle minder. Look at that cat. Love it. And okay. She got me this bookmark that says, if at first you don't succeed, do it like your mother told you, which is accurate. And then she got each of us a pair of socks. So gray and red pair. And
smell like peppermint.
It smells like a mixture of the hemp seed oil balm and the pumpkin spice soap.
And always use socks, man.
Always. I love socks. I have a sock problem in that I love them. And then the box, which is like...
Yeah.
Which is a gift in and of itself because this is good for storage.
Correct.
Good for storage. Okay.
Correct. And...
this. All right.
Now.
You talk about it.
All right. When we were at Midwest, we sat with someone many of you know, if you've been to
any retreat ever.
Any of the larger retreats, let's just say.
Well, she goes to the small ones too.
Well, whatever. She lives in Kansas, and her LNS is
Heart's Desire.
Heart's Desire, which is the home of Linda Ebright of Lizzie Kate. And
are we going to say the person's name?
Well,
I think we should.
Would you want to say it?
We're talking about Marcy.
We're talking about Marcy.
Yeah. We've known Marcy since June of 2018.
When she first came to StitchCon. When she drove all by herself and said, I'm going to be at the StitchCon thing, and I'm going to walk in by myself, and I'm going to sit down. And she
brought headphones just in case no one wanted to talk to her.
Right. And, of course, she, like everybody else,
didn't use the headphones. Had
a blast and made lots of friends, including us. And so
it wasn't until Galleria in 2018 when we were lucky enough to sit at her table and we really got time to get to know her and fall in love with her.
Right.
And so we've seen her at a bunch of different retreats ever since.
Yeah.
And she always spoils us.
Yes.
And so she had gotten our Christmas gifts and gave them to us at Midwest.
She wanted to see our reaction.
Correct.
To receiving what she wanted to give us.
Yes.
And what she wanted to give us were shop models from Heart's Desire that were on sale.
And they were being sold because Lizzie Kate retired.
Right. But these models were stitched by Lizzie Kate.
Linda Ebright.
Linda.
Yeah.
So the one that she purchased for me to have is amazing.
Yes.
And this is what it looks like.
And not only is it stitched by Linda Ebright, but it's also
signed
by Linda Ebright.
Right. It's got the Heart's Desire sticker on it in Wichita, and it hung in Heart's Desire, I'm sure.
So if you have the chart,
right,
if you have the chart for this pattern,
right,
the picture of the chart is a picture of this model right here.
Yeah, in my house. In my house.
Isn't that cool?
So that's cool.
You guys want to see mine?
And this is the one she purchased to give to Stephanie for Christmas.
Are you ready? It's big. Now, you know that Linda Ebright does not do big things, usually.
Right.
So, prepare yourselves.
Yep.
So, this is, the Things Unseen. And, so this is the actual model for that mystery sampler. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart.
Right.
And this exquisite frame, which I am obsessed with.
Yes.
And it's beautifully stitched by Linda Ebright, signed Stephanie JustKeepStitchin, Linda, Lizzie Kate, with the Heart's Desire sticker on the back as well. Now,
yes,
if you are an avid Just Keep Stitching watcher, you know that I have this as a whip. I don't need it no more because I'm just going to hang this up on the wall. Because why would I need two of them, right? So, look for my fully kitted and started piece in a future giveaway.
Right.
Because...
And I'm sure I have the chart for this, too.
That's in the New Year's Eve stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
A future giveaway.
Yes.
Yes.
So, thank you so much, Marcy.
Yeah, Marcy.
You know we love you.
You know, above and beyond.
You know we love you. This is amazing.
You are extra. And I love you for it.
We don't want it any other way. We don't want it any other way.
It's lovely to just let your fingers glide across the stitches. It's very, very cool.
Because Lizzie Kate did this.
Yeah, there's no glass on these, so you can really take it in.
It's really cool.
Yep. Very, very cool.
Awesome.
So these were our early Christmas presents from Marcy. Yes, we did open them at Midwest.
We did.
And
we sure did.
She said they're really for Christmas, but I wanted to see a reaction when you open them. So she had them in Christmas paper and everything.
It was awesome. Very, very cool.
So,
okay.
That pretty much takes care of mail call.
Yes. And so I do have a little bit of haul.
She has a little bit of haul.
Pam doesn't have any.
No.
So, okay. So, okay. My first piece of haul is part 12, which is the second to last installment of the Tiny Modernist Words to Live by. Yes. Don't count the days. Make the days count. So, I have been collecting all of these all year, and we'll put them together and we'll stitch them all. I do want to stitch them all on one big piece, just like Brenda at Handwork Maniac. So if you don't watch Brenda at Handwork Maniac, go watch her because she's been doing this as they come out, and it's stunning.
Yeah, yeah.
It really is.
She's an exquisite stitcher.
This is also very true. I said to Brenda, listen, Brenda. So last night we were watching your latest video, and at one point you were talking about your board and all the things you stitched this year and all that. And I said to Pam, I said, I love Brenda, but man, she makes me feel not accomplished.
I should have felt that way.
I mean, it makes me want to stitch more.
Yeah.
But
she gets a lot of stuff done.
She does, and they're big projects. And they're really pretty.
Yeah, she does.
Oh, they're so pretty. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, sorry, I digress. Back to the stuff I bought. This is one of the new releases from Heartstring Samplery, Beth Twist, Pins and Orts. And I like both of those things, and I kind of want to finish it just like that.
Can I see for a second?
You can do whatever you want, Pam. Except stitch it, because I'm going to stitch it.
Is that a shadow?
No, this is a berry that's sitting on top of that.
Where's the berry?
See, this is the top of the berry, and then the berry. There's 2 items. There's the box top, and then the berry.
Oh! It was like an optical illusion.
I know, you couldn't see it.
No, it really was. I thought there was a shadow across the picture, and I thought, why would she put that? It is, yeah, there is a berry sitting on top of...
Yes.
You see it?
This is the berry, and then the box top.
I don't know what. My eye was just not obeying.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, needleberry and tin topper.
I get it now, but wow, I had to stare at it. It was almost like...
Beth, to fit on this box, does that mean it has to be on 40 count?
Ooh,
or do I
have
to get a bigger box?
Yeah.
We're going to need a bigger box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then Pam has the first installment of this, which is it's the companion piece to
Christmas
Joyride by Carotel Samplings.
Yeah. That's a mustache.
I saw this and actually squealed out loud.
Yeah.
Because Pam's going to stitch the first one.
Right.
And I'm going to stitch this one, and this is called Bringing Christmas.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? You had to get that.
I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Right. Right.
So cute.
Right.
And then we got our Teresa Kogan order in. And let's see. This is 2019, 2019, 2019. Yeah, they're all this year. All right, so the first one, I don't know why I like this one so much, but I do. Teresa, I don't know. But I love it, and this is Star Quilt. Sorry about the glare.
Very pretty.
It is. And sometimes you just need blocks of color, man. You know, you just need them. So I love this so much. And I like how she did like up and down on some colors and across on others, but it's beautiful.
She did what?
So like this star has got the colors going up and down. The variegation.
Vertical variegation.
Yes. Okay. And then this one, which is so darn cute, is Black and Jack. I don't know why I just love their expressions on their faces.
Yeah.
And then this is called Joyful Scene.
I like that.
Well, you can like it from afar because I'm going to stitch it. Sorry about the glare. We'll fight over it.
I love his beard.
Yes. Maybe I'll let you stitch the beard.
Maybe.
We'll see.
That's all right.
Joyful Scene.
Yeah.
Love this.
Right.
And just in case you do not know, well, Beth Twist has one too. But Beth Twist and Teresa Kogan both have FlossTube channels. So,
right.
So I will link... They should know that and they should watch. So I will link both of their channels below for you.
Right.
Okay?
Okay. So that's haul.
That's haul.
All right. So let's talk about our plans. Because
we've got some plans for some things.
So, first thing out of the gate is going to be New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Now, I'm sure many of you have watched Facebook Lives, YouTube Lives. I don't know about Facebook Lives, but I know YouTube Lives attract a lot of trolls.
Yes.
So there needs to be someone to police that throughout the broadcast.
Correct.
And so we've kind of steered away from that because we're only 2 people. And we want to do live broadcasts together. So one of us can't be busy, deleting stupid comments from people.
Right.
So
not any stitchers.
Last year, we came up with an idea that was pretty popular, and got a lot of nice comments. You've heard us talk of the Under the Bed box, which is where we put all of our finished stitching that hasn't been fully finished yet,
right.
And it's a shallow plastic bin that fits under my bed. So we basically, like so many do a whip parade, we did a parade of everything in the Under the Bed box. And some of that stuff was pretty darn old.
Yes.
And I don't know, we were on air for about, 3 hours maybe?
If not more.
And it was very fun. It was very fun.
So fun.
And, but the thing you need to know about Instagram Live, I should say we did it on Instagram Live.
Yeah.
Because we don't get any, random people. You have to be on Instagram, and you have to
have an account, and you have to follow Pam.
And you have to follow my account, which is pgsoap. Okay.
In the box below.
Also, the other thing you need to know about Instagram Lives is they are not permanent.
Yeah.
You cannot archive them on your Instagram account like you can Insta stories.
Correct.
For instance.
They're available for 24 hours.
They are available for 24 hours. Mm-hmm. But after that, they disappear into the ozone.
They do.
You do not have a capability of going back and rewatching.
Right.
Okay? And a lot of people came at the Under the Bed Box New Year's Eve show after the 24 hours and were very disappointed that they had missed it. Okay? So about 3 or 4 days ago, I thought we better at least put on Instagram, and we ended up cross-posting to Facebook, that we were going to be on Instagram Live on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And our discussion between the two of us was that we did not want to stay on steadily.
Correct.
For a full stream show.
Right.
So the concept that we came up with was that we would start at 9 p.m.
Eastern Standard Time,
our time zone, and go till midnight on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
And that we would come on maybe 10 minutes before the hour till 10 minutes after the hour. We would wait and see a crowd come on, right? And that at some point during that show, we would
be giving things away.
Yeah. And
we have been blessed with so many wonderful gifts from a lot of wonderful subscribers and viewers.
I have a very large stash.
Yeah.
From years of stitching.
So we wanted to pass the stash on to all of our viewers. And we could give them away like episode by episode, but that's like that's only 52 things a year, which sounds like a lot, but at the same time, this would be a good way for us to get rid of or pass on more things in a short amount of time.
So what we're going to have is we're going to have a bundle for 9 o'clock, a bundle for 10 o'clock, a bundle for 11 o'clock, and a bundle for 12 midnight.
Yes.
And you have to take the whole bundle.
Correct.
And we are spending our money to mail it out to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a bundle, okay? And take the whole thing, even if maybe there's only one thing in it you want, if you win, and pass it on, pass it forward.
Right.
List it on Stash Unload. Take it to a retreat and put it on the freebie table. Do whatever you want to do.
Friend.
But you have to take it all. You can't say, well, I only want blah, 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 okay?
And it does us no good sitting in our box.
Right.
And so we want to give it to you instead.
So how are you going to win the bundle? The way you're going to win the bundle is we're going to somehow either roll the dice or we're going random number generator on Steph's phone because we're going to be on this phone for Instagram because it's my account.
Yeah.
And we're going to say that number is the order number of the person who requests it.
Okay.
I didn't say that right.
No. So basically, we're going to pick a number like
8.
Well, it'll be a number that we'll use random number generator for. So it's completely
in the moment, live.
Right. And then you know how, like, when you are listening into the radio in the car, and it's like the 5th caller wins a blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So that's what it will be. It will be the 5th or whatever comment.
Right.
So if we pick random number generator and the number comes up and it's 8, then it's the 8th person to say, me, please.
And it has to be the order that we see the person leave the comment.
Yeah, I think they should understand
And I think you understand that can vary depending on a lot of things at both ends of the
Instagram world.
Yeah. So since it's our giveaway, it's our rules, and we're going to say that if we say the number is 8, we're going to go down and count down to the 8th person that we see on our Instagram.
Doesn't matter where you live.
Comments.
just all you gotta say is,
and then we'll make arrangements to get the stuff to you.
Yeah.
You know, most everybody knows my email. And
then we're on Instagram, so you can just shoot Pam an Instagram message.
Yeah, shoot me a message and give me your address, and we'll mail it out.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be on steadily
for 4 hours.
For 4 hours
or 3 hours, I should say.
We're not that. We're not that.
We'd like to enjoy New Year's Eve.
Yeah, we're gonna maybe be.
Not that hanging out with you guys wouldn't be enjoyable, but
yeah, but there's some TV viewing that we might partake in and that kind of thing. So that's how it's going to go. I know that a lot of you won't watch this video until maybe after New Year's, and for that, I can't control that.
Right.
But we'll explain all this too ahead of 9 o'clock.
Oh yeah.
On Instagram.
For sure.
So the first giveaway will have all the explanation in it.
We might do something earlier on New Year's Eve day.
Yeah. Because that'll stay for 24 hours.
Correct. Yeah.
So on New Year's Eve day, on Tuesday, sometime maybe in the afternoon, we'll do a short little Instagram live that'll explain it and get everybody ready.
Right. Yeah.
That sounds good. That's the plans for New Year's Eve.
So if you want to partake, even if you just want to go on and say hi, we'd love to see you there.
Oh, absolutely.
And so to be able to take part in said thing, you need to be on Instagram and you need to be following Pam's account.
Now, in order for you to watch us, you go to YouTube. There are many YouTube videos on how to use Instagram.
Oh.
If you have not gotten on Instagram ever before,
it's super easy.
Number one, you're missing a whole lot of cross stitch, people.
This is true.
Find a YouTube video. They're usually no more than 10 minutes. And it'll talk you through getting on Instagram. Okay?
Yeah.
So, those that have commented on my Facebook post and said, "Oh, I've never been able to figure out Instagram. What am I going to do?"
You have between now and then to do it. It's easy. You promise.
It's easy, and
if Pam can do it, you can do
it.
Just saying.
All right. So, anyway, is that it for New Year's Eve?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we wanted to talk about 2 other little things or maybe 3. I don't know if you want to talk about the thing you did today.
I do.
But so some things that we're planning on doing that you can keep an eye out for 2020.
Right.
One is that we are taking the advice of Brenda Gervais that we heard at the Midwest Retreat this fall, and that 2020 is the 400th anniversary of... Is it 400?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, it is 400. 400th anniversary of the Mayflower, and thus the bringing of cross stitch to America.
Right.
And so she has encouraged all of us to stitch a sampler in 2020 in the honor of that. And so we encourage you to do the same. If you are a sampler stitcher, if you're not a sampler stitcher, if maybe you think you want to be maybe a sampler stitcher, it's just kind of paying homage to the craft.
Right. And there are lots of Mayflower charts out there too, if you wanted to do that.
And it doesn't have to be a Mayflower sampler. It can just be any sampler.
Right. A sampler.
Right. And so I have picked one out. Pam has picked one out.
Right.
And so mine is going to be my New Year New Start.
Okay.
And so I will be starting mine on New Year's Day.
I think mine will be too.
It's up to you. I don't know what you're doing. I can't keep up after today. So,
oh, Lordy.
And then we are also going to get back to doing ornaments in 2020.
Right.
We really missed doing a Just Keep Stitching ornament issue this year.
Right.
And so we have made plans, we've made wheels, we've pulled colors, we've made photocopies.
It's on, people.
We're all good to go.
Yeah.
So we've already spun the wheel for January, so we know what each of us is stitching in January.
Yes.
We are going to be doing we're doing 10 ornaments a piece.
Right.
So 20 ornaments total. 5 Christmas and 5 Halloween.
Right. Pretty exciting.
So for January, I'm doing a Halloween, and she spun a Christmas. So it's going to be great. So look for that in our first video of the new year, because that I'm also going to start while I'm on break. Right. And then you want to talk about the thing you did
And the
today?
other thing I decided to do today, after watching Jessie Marie, is the Whip Go Bingo for whips. And she has set up a Facebook page, WhipGo Space 2020. Poor Jessie Marie, it just blew up. It just blew up. I think she had like, one day she had 17 people, and the next day she had like
200.
200. It was just amazing.
That's awesome, though.
So I've decided I'm going to do that. I filled out my bingo card. You want more information, go
head over to Jessie Marie's channel.
Head over to her channel or look for WhipGo Space 2020.
I'll link her channel below for you.
And that's about it. Aside from smalls that we'll be doing in 2020 for retreats.
Yep.
And I think I've got a stitch away start that I'll do. And that's about it, right?
That is about it. I am going to have...
plans.
And I have a focus piece for 2020 as well.
There you go.
So I know that 'tis the season for people to do whip parades,
Right.
talk about their plans for 2020.
Right.
Pam and I have a little bit different outlook on cross stitch, and I think a lot of that just has to do with age. She's more like, I want to finish some stuff, and I'm more like, I don't want to be tied down.
Yeah.
So, it is
I've got
what it
30
is.
years on her, so
Right.
it's a different outlook.
Right.
On projects.
But as long as cross stitch makes you happy, I feel like I honestly...
Both positions are valid.
Can I finish?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Sometimes I feel like all of this, like, plans for 2020 and all what I want to do and all this becomes stressful. And I don't want cross stitch to be stressful for anyone.
Right. That's
so
true.
You should continue to enjoy cross stitch whether you have a goal and you meet it or you have a goal and you don't meet it. Just as long as you're making X's and you enjoy it, that's all that really matters, in my opinion. So that's what I'm going to focus on in 2020 is enjoying every stitch.
Wow. Deep. Deep.
Put your boots on, people.
Put your boots on.
Put
All
your
right.
boots on.
So, that's pretty much where our heads are at on
you know
this
what time it is?
Sunday night.
Dinner time.
Yeah, it's dinner time. So, we're gonna let this percolate a little bit.
Yeah.
And
we hope that you enjoy our tour de wall. Don't forget about the Revarse giveaways.
Right.
Don't forget about the Twin Peak promotion.
Oh, lots to remember.
All the things.
Lots to remember.
That's good.
So, we hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. We're gonna be back on the
next year.
On the
1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th.
On the 5th.
Yep. Which is a week from Sunday, which is today.
Okay.
We make a video every Sunday in case you're new here.
Yeah. So until then, on that note, I'm Pam.
And I'm Stephanie.
And this is
Just Keep Stitching.
Bye.